So F major is a chord that we're going to learn today. It's a pretty advanced chord for all the beginners, but trust me, it's not that hard as you think. It will be very easy, at least after today's lesson, for you to play this chord. I'll show you 3 ways by which you can play this chord. 3 ways. Okay, so it will be open F major chord. I'll be also teaching you the bar F major chord, how to play a bar chord. And I'll also teach you how to play an alternative of F major, which is very easy to play on guitar, and it's very easy while changing or transition from another chord to F major. Okay, so I'll teach you all 3 ways by which you can play F major or its alternative. So let's start with the first way. So the very first form that I'm going to show you is this. This is called an open F major chord, an open form of F major. So in this chord, we'll be using our all 4 fingers, the first finger, second finger, third finger, and pinky finger. Okay, so we'll start with our third finger on the 3rd fret of 5th string. Okay, next up we'll be playing the 3rd fret on the 4th string. So till now. Now we'll be using our second finger to play the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. So basically this is. So you must have noticed that this is basically the form of E major chord, up 1 fret. Okay, so we are just moving it up 1 fret. So now we'll be using our index finger to bar this 2nd and 1st string on the 1st fret. We'll be just pressing it like this. Okay, it's very easy. See, we'll be barring it like this. We won't be getting 2 fingers to play it separately, so that's why we'll be barring these 2 strings. So if we combine them together, it sounds like this. Okay, so this is the very first form of F major chord. So you might find it difficult to bar these 2 strings because you might not have developed that much strength in your fingers. So in that case, you can try this form of F major, which is a little easy and it has a different form of fingering, but it sounds the same. So this is basically, we'll be using this form. Here we'll be using our pinky finger to play the 4th string on the 3rd fret. Okay, now we'll be using our 3rd finger to play the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. So till now we have. Now instead of barring these 2 strings, we'll be using our 1st and 2nd finger to play the 2nd and 1st strings consecutively. Okay, so if we combine them together, it sounds like this. Here we are not playing the 5th string. Okay, we are not playing the 5th string, we are not playing the 6th string. So basically it sounds like this. Earlier we played the F chord like this. It sounds more mature, but this one is for the beginners. So you can play F major chord like this. Okay, so now moving on to the toughest way by which you can play F major chord as a beginner. So that is by barring all the strings. Okay, so we will be basically playing the bar chord, the F major bar chord. So we'll be doing nothing but we'll be barring all the strings of the 1st fret like this, using our 1st finger. So we'll be using the same form of E major up 1 fret like this, and we'll be barring all the strings using our index finger. This is a pretty tough exercise for the beginners, but I would prefer playing the F major chord like this because it sounds accurately like F major. Okay, so it's like So you might have noticed the difference in how it sounds and how the other two forms sound. So you must have got by now that why it's called the actual F major bar chord. So that's it for today's lesson. We have learned 3 ways by which we can play F major. Okay, the open, the alternative way, and the bar chord. So that's it for today's lesson. I hope that these 3 forms of F major will help you a lot in overcoming the fear of playing the chord. It's basically a bar chord. I showed you 2 other forms by which you can make it easy and play the open versions of it, and keep practicing this until and unless it gets smooth and your fingers get used to it. So I hope it'll be a great journey ahead, and we'll be learning to play all the bar chords using the same trick. Thank you guys. If you like the video, please share it.